Hi again, everybody. This video is sponsored by contribution from Starlet, and here's her story. Hi, Ollie. I hope your voice is feeling better. It's no fun when you can't talk. You help me. You have helped me more than anyone in dealing with narcissists in my life. I have learned so much from you, and you continue to save my life. Bless your heart for doing what you are doing for all of us. This will be my fourth video for you. It's not for me. It's for a dear friend. I can see he's in a lot of pain, and I am really worried about him. I have told him all about you and have sent him articles and videos on narcissism. I know I have done the very best I can to lead him to water. Sadly, I cannot force him to drink. This video is my last-ditch effort to try to help him, as I have tried to be as supportive to him as I can. Here's Dave's story. Jennifer was really dependent on Dave when they first got together over 8 years ago. He would drive her everywhere. He was everything to her. After living together, Jennifer got into martial arts. Once she started that, she got a lot more independent, which was good and bad. Dave had gotten used to her always needing him. So it felt like she didn't need him anymore. With these when these changes came, with these changes came life is nothing but happiness, everything is wonderful, no bad days sort of attitude from her. At that time, Dave's work was falling apart, putting him under tons of stress, emotionally as well as financially. He had a lot of bad days, so when he would come home and try to vent, Jennifer would snap at him. If you don't fucking like something about your life, then get off your ass and change it. Dave decided that if he couldn't even talk to Jennifer about his bad days, then he would just keep to himself. He withdrew emotionally from her because he had to be nothing but happy, or she couldn't stand to be around him. You notice the roles are sort of the typical man woman roles are reversed here. In that, society, it's always the woman who wants to talk about her day and the man who won't listen. And it's reversed here, where he's trying to vent about his day and she's given, the cold answer. Also getting into the martial arts. Seems like she's more taking on the aggressive role of the relationship. During this time, she started up an online fling with Gaylord, who lives in Scotland. So on Dave's 27th birthday, he and Jennifer went out to dinner, and she proceeded to tell him she wants to use her dad's last name and not his because she didn't want his fucking family involved with her hard work and achievements. Side note, Jennifer is an actress. She used her dad's last name until one of the trips to her agent's house on one of the trips to her agent's house for a conference. They told her that using that name is a bad idea because it's hard to understand. Suddenly, it's, I want to be Smith again. Dave said, okay. Things seemed normal, and then it came out one night that she fantasizes about Gaylord. Dave flips the fuck out, and they argued. Shit boiled for a while because she was already booked to fly to Scotland to help out another actor, George, on a film set. Dave told her before she left he didn't want her seeing Gaylord. In the middle of the trip, George messaged Dave one night just to say how much it was to meet Jennifer and that she was really enjoying it there. Dave asked what they were up to, and George and Jennifer went to the bar with Gaylord. Dave told him he hoped that really wasn't what happened. George told Dave that Gaylord wouldn't do anything with a married woman. But Dave replied too late. So George texted Gaylord trying to find out what the fuck was going on. This caused World War III. Dave ended up picking her up from the airport when she got back. After they walked into the house, he told her she could stay in the back room for the night. But in the morning, she needed to pack up some shit and go stay with her mom for a while. That lasted the weekend before she came home bawling to him. So they kind of patched things up, but she was still involved with Gaylord behind Dave's back. Dave finally just contacted him and told him that if he would tell him that he loved her and would take care of her, he would step aside. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why are you fighting for a woman who doesn't want to be with you? So what if she chooses you? You're going to let him decide whether or not her who's pining to be with him? Dude, you got to put your big boy pants on. This woman isn't worth it, no matter what she does, what she looks like, what she says. After that, Gaylord bailed on her, bashed her on Facebook, and caused a huge fight. Jennifer left again and stayed at her mom's for about a week before she and Dave tried patching things up again. A couple months went by, and out of the woodwork pops up Elmo, another guy in Scotland. Jennifer had a really giggly, flirty conversations with him while she was in the bathroom. Dave told her how he felt about that, and she told him that he was being insecure and went about her business. Elmo eventually faded out. Things started to get better again after a while. Then she started working towards heading to LA to go to school for acting. They left things off on a good note. Time went by, things seemed okay. Jennifer had a rough time in acting school, but Dave always tried to tell her that he was sure she did great, or if not, to learn something from the experience. So over a year went by. Things seemed pretty decent, almost on autopilot. Dave flew down to surprise her for her birthday. It all went well, a little awkward, but good. Jennifer eventually graduated from acting school and told Dave she wanted to come home for a month. He flew her home, and the second weekend she was back, they went down to Corpus Christi. That night, another guy, friend, Elmer, was upset with Jennifer for not spending enough time on him. David made some observations to her ever since Elmer's first contact on her Facebook post that he seems really clingy. Dave and Jennifer ended up arguing, and he was bawling his eyes out and wondering what the fuck is going on. And she had no emotion at all. None. She just blankly stared at him. The rest of the weekend was uneasy. Then during the following week, she started her film with Nigel. Side note, Dave told her before she started acting school that he understood intimacy on set has to happen. He just didn't want it thrown in his face. So over her time at school, she posted pictures of her kissing a classmate. And then when she came home to work on a short film with Nigel, she posted one of her and Nigel's faces an inch away from each other. This caused even more arguments and tension. Jennifer didn't want to be intimate with Dave much, except after filming she would come home a bit riled up, which made Dave question things as well as caused added tension. 2 days later, she frantically texted Dave trying to get his attention. Then she said she can't wait for him to reply. She came clean that she was indeed involved with Elmer because he was threatening to expose their relationship on Facebook. Finding out about that made Dave fall apart. He's given everything to her. He drove 7 to 14 hours straight to her agent's house multiple weekends back to back. He co-signed for her loans because her mom wouldn't, and Jennifer couldn't do it on her own. She posted shit like the universe works itself out. Well, gee whiz, the universe works itself out because she has a man at home busting his ass to make ends meet. Plus, Jennifer blew right through all the cash, $4 to $5 grand she had in 3 to 4 months, as well as let all her credit cards go belly up. When it came time to apply for the second year student loans, they got declined because of her credit. Dave came galloping to her rescue again. Recently, Jennifer told Dave she doesn't know if she wants to be with him anymore, that she doesn't want to be with anyone. So she wants to do a separation to find herself. But it doesn't supposedly include anyone else. Alia, I've told Dave that he is still young and then he needs to divorce her ass because he deserves better. Thank heavens they have no children. Yes, they have been together almost 9 years, and that amount of time is really important to him. I have asked him if he wants to be married to someone who treats him horribly for 20, 30, or 40 years, or does he want to be free from that bullshit? Thank you. Thank you so, so much for your feedback. I hope you can help him like you have helped me. My very best to you and your family always. Starlet. All right, Dave. You have had the entire relationship dynamic flipped on you, whereas she has taken the role of the man and you have taken a role of the woman. She is dominating you, and she's going to continue to dominate you because she is a whore. I'm sorry, not a whore. Whores get paid. She is a slut. And she's using her promiscuity to throw in your face to see how much bullshit you're going to take. She gets off on it. And every time she cheats and you go back, or you catch her and you go back, you are going back weaker and weaker and weaker, to the point where you're not going to have any opinion, say so. She will run your life until, which already looks like it's happening already, you may have already worn out your usefulness to her. You are a bridge gap to her. You are a way of keeping her afloat until she gets what she wants. Why do you think the name change was really, she didn't want to change her name to you, was really about? So she could divorce you if she's in this acting career and thinking she's going to be some kind of star millionaire. Divorce you from her name in the event when she's going to leave you. Because she's been wanting to leave you for a long time. She just can't do it financially. She still needs you to be her flotation device. Every time you go back to her, you go back in a weaker position, and she is getting off on it. She gets off on shoving it in your face. Why? Because you take it. And just because you stand up and you have these fights with her, every time you go back, doesn't matter how strong you were in the fight, how bad the fight was, it doesn't matter. You go back in a weaker position, not a stronger one. It's obvious after the first time she tells you you're being paranoid. She has no right to say shit to you. She has no right to question you on anything because she has not given you any indication that she is sorry, that she even realized she fucked up the first time. None. The only time she comes clean is when somebody else is going to expose her for her shit. So ask yourself, and also ask yourself this. Why not just, if she's this guy's side piece and she knows, and these guys know she's with you, what's the point of blowing her up on Facebook? Why not just break up with her? Why the blow up? Why expose her? Expose the relationship. For what? Wonder how she acts with them. Wonder how much she pisses them off. Or wonder if it gets to the point where she's stalking them and they have to blow it up just to get you to go away. But I don't think that's what it is. I think she's just such a horrible, lying piece of shit that she probably pulls this shit with everybody, and these guys have the balls to call her out. Seems to work pretty well because that's when she kind of tells the truth, when she's being called out or about to be called out. So maybe you should do the same. Now, I understand she's your wife, but she's not much of a wife to you. You are merely a placeholder for her till she gets supposedly what she wants. And when she doesn't, okay, because if she's already in her late 20s, and it ain't going to happen by now, it's very rare. Who do you think's going to be blamed for all of her failures if she doesn't find somebody better and somehow she has to settle with you? What do you think that's going to be like? It's going to be your fault she didn't make it. It's going to be your fault because you didn't support her enough. You didn't make enough money. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. You didn't have sex with her enough. You didn't. Who the fuck knows? But that's your future. 100%. That is your future. File for divorce and get away from her. You don't have kids with her. It should be fairly easy because this woman will take the rest of your life and blame you for all her failures, which are coming. She's going nowhere. She will continue to fuck around on you and throw it in your face. The only thing you haven't done is what the other guy's done. Is call her out publicly for everything she's done to you. Because that's when you get them to tell the truth, isn't it? No contact, get a divorce lawyer. That's all I can tell you at this point. Because staying with a woman like this will destroy you. So I hope you take my advice, Dave. Thank you, Starlet, for your contribution and your support and for your story for Dave. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you know what to do with the PayPal and my email links in the description box. I'll have the video right back to you. This is Ollie Matthews. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye.